No greater love hath one than to lay down his life for his fellow man.
We saw a young man come out of nowhere. You heard this man's voice say, "I found the stairs. Follow me. Only help the one that you can help." It's the way he said it. And we just got up, we followed.
The man led Young and others from the sky lobby to Stairway A, the only functional stairway left on the 78th floor. He led them down to the 61st floor, where they met firefighters who escorted them to working elevators on the 40th floor. After leading the group down, the man turned and headed back up the stairs.
He said, "I'm going back up," because he knows there's a lot of people up there on the 78th floor that needed help. I mean, he could have continued going down with us, but he didn't. He decided to go back up.
For me, the red bandana symbolizes everything I want to be and everything that Welles was. You know, strength, honor, courage. He's a true hero.
Video is truly unbelievable. In it, you can see a little 7-year-old girl jumping from the 3rd story of this apartment building here behind me, and she survived, all thanks to a neighbor who was able to catch her. And this morning, that guy is being called a hero.
And saw the flames from their kitchen window.
The first thing that went through my mind was, holy crap, I forgot the fire extinguisher.
But instead of running back, Catherine Grigg called 911.
It's kind of like everything else goes out of your mind and you just know what you need to do.
Meantime, Kelsey Alder approached the burning BMW and motorcycle.
And I was like, "Is that a hand underneath the car, Catherine?" And she's like, "I don't know." And I was like, "I think there's a hand." She's like, "Oh, I don't see it." And then tried to look underneath it, but it was too cloudy.
She dropped to the pavement again for an even closer look.
I looked down and God led my eyes to the fingers of the victim under the car.
Together with 4 men, they tried to lift the car. When that failed, they called for more help. This time around, the 2-ton sedan came off the trapped rider, and a construction worker dragged him away from the blaze.
That you put the other person before yourself, and there's no question about it that everybody felt that same way. And you got to get them out. Like, there's no question.
The 21-year-old motorcyclist is in the hospital, but posted this on Facebook. "I'd like to personally thank the brave heroes who saved my life."
As we have said all day, we have met people who remind us what teachers do, how much they care even in the face of terror. And I sat down with a 1st grade teacher at that school, Caitlin Rowick. She heard gunfire, large windows exposed her classroom, so she managed to rush 15 small children into a tiny bathroom to try to save their lives.
I put one of my students on top of the toilet dispenser. I just knew we had to get in there. I was just telling them it's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. I had pulled a bookshelf before I closed the door in front of it. So it was we were completely barricaded in. I turned the lights off.
Did you tell them to be quiet? Did you
yes.
worry about one of them?
No, I told them to be quiet. I told them we had to be absolutely quiet because I was just so afraid that if he did come in and then he would hear us and then he would maybe just start shooting the door. So I said, no, we just have to be absolutely quiet. And I said, there are bad guys out there now. We need to wait for the good guys. They're coming again. I wanted us to be okay. And I'm so saddened that there are people who in this situation are not okay. And my heart goes out to anyone who knew them and was a part of their lives. I just can't imagine.
Did they cry?
No, if they started crying, I would take their face and say, "It's gonna be okay. Show me your smile." I really tried to and one of my students was, would say things like, "I know karate, so it's okay. I'll lead the way out."
They really said to you, "We want to go home for Christmas."
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or I just want to hug my mom, or just things like that were just heartbreaking, and in my mind, because you're hearing. I've never been a part of something, obviously, anywhere near this traumatic. And so I'm hearing the gunfire in the hallway, and I'm thinking in my mind, I'm the first classroom. Why isn't he coming? I'm thinking we're next. And, and in my mind, I'm thinking, as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, what are your thoughts? What are your, and I'm thinking that I have to almost be their parent. I have to tell them, so I said to them, I need you to know that I love you all very much and that it's going to be okay, because I thought that was the last thing they were ever going to hear. I thought we were all going to die. You know, and I don't know if that's okay, you know, teachers and, you know, but I wanted them to know someone loved them, and I wanted that to be one of the last things they heard. Not the gunfire in the hallway. It's just horrible. Horrible.
How did you know you were going to be okay? What happened?
I didn't. What finally happened was the gunfire stopped. The gunfire wasn't that long, so that stopped. But I said, no, we're not going anywhere. We're staying here until someone good comes in. Gets us out. So eventually, what happened was the police came and started knocking, and obviously, I mean, I was completely beside myself, and I said, I don't believe you. You need to put your badges under the door. So they put their badges under the door. I said, if you're really a police officer, then you would have a way to get in here. You would have a key, or you would have gotten it from the janitor. If everything's okay now, you would have found the keys. So he had the keys, and he found the right one, and he unlocked the door, and then they brought us out to the firehouse to meet up with the rest of the teachers and students, waiting for parents to come and pick them up.
I think there are a lot of people who want all the teachers to know how much it means to them, how much they care about their children.
Mm-hmm. How could you not?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And she only spoke, she said, because she wants us to know this is a school of teachers who care so much about each other and their students. She wanted to pay tribute to all of them tonight, and she is praying for all those who are grieving.